Hello, welcome to Earth's Mightiest Bastards. I'm Mark Storrs, and with me as always is
Chris.
And
Rob!
This week we are checking out the Marvel Punisher. This is going to be the
So stoked.
official international teaser trailer.
That's the one thing Marvel does right,
International.
and DC I think is maybe trying to take a page from, and that is they'll do it and do it and do it. Like with Hulk,
Yeah.
a fail, then a semi-success with Ed Norton. We saw it in the theaters. It was actually all right.
It's not a bad movie, yeah.
And I was
No,
kind
Hulk
of,
was
I was
good,
at
yeah.
loathe when Ruffalo was first cast. I'm like, Ed Norton's my Hulk, not my Hulk, hashtag. But really, it ended up good, and they kept doing it until they got it right, and it seems like with Bernthal, they really nailed the Punisher, and making him a secondary
Yeah.
character in the Daredevil series was fucking brilliant.
Didn't-
Absolutely
Has
brilliant.
anybody seen the Punisher Warzone movie? With the-
I have.
Yeah.
It's
I haven't
not
seen
bad.
it. I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
check
not
it
That's
out.
what I mean,
Compared to that
incrementally.
first one,
There's
yeah.
Dolph Lundgren, whatever. Louis Gossett Jr. is always great, and then there's what's his nuts
Thomas
there?
Jane.
Thomas Jane, not a good movie,
Not a Punisher.
I didn't hate
not a Punisher movie.
I didn't hate him.
And then there's the one where the
It
dude
could have
who's
been
actually
anybody you wouldn't hate it. Could have been Sally Field, who'd been like, oh, it's fucking greatest Punisher ever. Sally Field.
Sally Field would be a
But
really
Scott-
good Frank Castle.
I'm a hardcore Punisher fan. All right, I love the Punisher.
Yeah, but that was.
But they keep getting it better.
they do. They do.
And the final version so far with Bernthal in the
Yeah.
Netflix universe of Daredevil is great.
yeah.
And so
Which is still in the Marvel universe.
it's still in canon. It's
And that-
all
those
hyper canonical.
couple episodes in Daredevil 2 with Punisher
They were awesome.
are the most brutal than anything you'll see in the DCU. And it's not
It's-
a rag, but when people keep saying Marvel is all sunshine,
Oh no.
go watch Daredevil season 2 again.
Yeah.
And just watch that
It was
episode in the diner.
Brutal. Oh.
Or the one in the prison.
In the prison too. That's what I was
Prisons. The prison
specifically-
scene with the Punisher is pretty brutal.
They have
So-
It's super brutal.
the hallmark
Yeah.
of Marvel shows, and we'll see if Defenders does it, which has just been recently released, is a good hallway fight. Daredevil's hallway
Yeah.
fight in season 1 was just
Yeah.
amazing. Luke Cage's with the car door, not bad. All in all, a
Yeah.
solid, one of the better fight scenes for that show. I know Iron Fist got it when he was breaking out of the Hands prep school or whatever the hell was going on with that. But I would say Punisher's is the best.
All right, well, let's check it out. Better not be a minute 22 of this.
All the things that I'd done.
Yeah, it's a teaser, so.
Memories. They never hurt me. The past. It's more than memories. It's the devil you sold your soul to.
Can some Black Ops Punisher?
He's coming.
Some Blackwater Punisher.
He's coming to collect.
Well done.
It's
Well done, sir.
an interesting piece of art.
Fine.
How did you get it to look like
Finally,
a skull?
I don't know. Because
All right.
to wield the sledgehammer and get that kind of line
Super
work.
proficient in hammers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, I've got a vigilante boner a day long. It's going to be fun if they keep it consistent with what they've established in Daredevil and probably what will continue in Defenders.
It has to be at least that violent.
It has to be at least that violent. I mean, he's a haunted man. And that's why they're doing it. They always try to soften it because Hollywood always had this adage: you have to like the leading man. There has to be a romantic angle. I don't know if they really played that up in the Thomas Jane one because I have to admit, even though I dissed it earlier, I haven't seen it.
No, she liked
But
him.
she liked him, but whatever. But the man lost his kids and
That
the
was
love
it.
of his life. He's got nothing to
Yeah.
live for except murdering evil people.
Yeah.
And it's completely justified, and it has to be absolutely that brutal and unapologetic.
Oh, yeah.
And so far, it's been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they keep
I'm
this
in.
up, unlike that asshole Death Wish comedy hour with Bruce Willis, this is exactly what happens,
Yeah.
at least in my imagination, when a man loses everything and has a huge black ops skill set
Yeah.
with which
Yeah.
to utilize on criminals. I'm totally stoked.
Yeah, I
completely
can't wait.
stoked.
Do you guys have any favorite Marvel Punisher runs?
That's interesting.
I'm gonna say mine's gonna be the whole Garth Ennis series with the Marvel Knights reboot that he did.
The one that
That
they
the
actually
Thomas Jane movie was sort of based
that
off.
they turned into the Jigsaw movie, the Jigsaw Saga.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that was. I don't know if it's the best, but that was the first thing I really got into. But I still remember before it had that classic Punisher shape, and it was just sort of a roundy skull, and he was just doing like
Yeah.
death shots and Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, when he had the
way back in the early
white
80s.
go-go boots and the white gloves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I remember
that
getting a
too,
taste
actually.
of that because obviously that was a reflection of Death Wish and DC had Vigilante, which is a whole other story. It was pretty cool, but that was their nod towards that whole zeitgeist, especially in New York City, where the comic companies are all established, where crime is running rampant and individuals are starting to take it into their own hands, and it was great to see him juxtaposed over the noble heroes like Daredevil and Spidey.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And it really looks like they're doing it in the most mature. I mean, they really grabbed the angst that Matt Murdock goes through, being a lawyer by day and a vigilante by night. You know, trying to shore up the law when it doesn't work, and whatever turmoil he has in that. And they seem to be really doing an excellent job of just getting the full-on driving hate of Punisher. So
Yeah.
I just couldn't be more stoked.
Yeah.
You got any favorite Punisher comics?
No, not really.
Nothing?
I was enjoyed a Punisher, but I was never an avid collector.
Oh,
I got a couple here and
The
there.
Warzone, War Journal.
Warzone was alright.
a couple war journals. I got a couple war zones.
Do you guys remember Microchip?
Yeah, it was his buddy who eventually
Yeah.
sold him out.
Yeah, Punk.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's, you know what, that was...
When he had his sweet Punisher van.
When
That
he had
was
the
in,
van.
yeah, he had a mobile
The
van.
van.
He had a chubby tech guy.
Yeah.
He had a team, and it's back when you needed a team. Even Moon Knight had a team, sort of like that.
Yeah, you gotta have a team.
By the way, Marvel, fucking Moon Knight, you're doing it so
Pretty
good.
dope.
You know, Iron Fist was, and Luke Cage could have been a little better, but you know,
Yeah.
freaking
Well, now you're-
Daredevil was perfect.
You got the magic now. So.
You got the magic.
Moon Knight. It's definitely time for Moon Knight.
And you know what?
Yeah.
It's your chance to do Batman right. It's your chance to show DC how to do Batman because he's just a rich
Yeah, he's
guy.
Batman.
And Sleepwalker too. I want to see Sleepwalker.
That'll be interesting.
Sleepwalker, Moon Knight. Who else could they do for Netflix?
Oh my God, there's so
It's
many.
endless.
And if you're just going to keep it New York based, you would still be virtually endless. How about this? Is a
it's
weird
endless
one.
at this point.
Dazzler. It's
Oh,
strange.
yeah,
I know it's
Dazzler.
silly. She was basically.
Are you going
a
to
new-
show Mojoverse?
Get Mojoverse?
Oh, that'd
She's
be
a
dope.
so you could do a
That'd be
Miley
cool.
Cyrus style
Yeah.
pop star who's like living on the edge, too famous, uses her mutant powers to basically entertain, is sexy, always had run-ins with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, always.
And Shatterstar.
And she had some really dark things, like a rape story, and there was actually some snippets of nudity in there. Dazzler, for
Yeah.
a mutant comic, and it doesn't have to be a mutant, she can get her powers forever,
Who was,
really
True,
interesting.
but-
Who was
I mean,
that
at
dude
this
that
point.
she hung out with? Was it Longshot?
Did she? Yeah, the alien guy?
The alien dude,
Longshot
yeah.
was a great character,
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, if there's a long shot.
Long shot. That would be a great
If you had Longshot and Dazzler done by the dude that
I don't know, man. I just dude, you getting his mullet right and stuff.
But
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
if
I
you
don't know,
had
man.
if you had the dude
I'd
that,
love to see it though. It's a great story.
Oh, it's such a good story.
if
Well
you had
written.
the dude that
I think I
did
gave you my graphic novel. It's so fun.
I still have
Shit.
still there.
I love that
What the
shit.
hell is that Marvel show that we were watching? It was
Legion.
Legion. If the dude that did Legion did that, would be awesome.
You know, because
That'd be super
honestly,
cool.
Yeah.
there's two
kinda weird
or
enough.
three characters they can take. Now, Doctor Strange has already been handled and was done with psychedelic glory, and it was fine. It was basically an action film with great psychedelic moments. But had that been a TV show done in the Legion style,
Yeah.
I think.
boy, that could have been a mind bender. And Silver Surfer too. Now I know that Marvel doesn't have the rights, but if they got the rights and they did it as an adult series about an angst-ridden avatar that has to fly before a planet-devouring god,
Yeah.
and then falls in love with Earth, and has
That'd
to
be
do with
cool.
it, that would be
Totally.
fascinating. All right, so
Yeah,
on,
you have to do it right, but
Punisher looks fucking good.
yeah.
Punisher looks dope.
Aside from that.
We're really just chewing up time because it's only we thought it was a minute and 22, and it clearly was like 60 seconds, not even.
Well,
Yeah, well,
there's
teaser,
some,
that's-
Marvel
It's a
what it was
teaser.
gonna be.
There you
is it's like an Easter basket, and as you dig through the fake grass, you keep finding new jelly beans and chocolates. And I know it's a horrible metaphor, but Marvel
Yeah,
is
that's
the
not. That's
that
not.
sucked, really.
It's really not
gift
good.
that keeps on
Like,
giving.
You
Listen,
might not see this.
You might not.
Make it
You
cut.
might not see this
I'm
at all. 'cause
already
that's
embarrassed
fucking
enough
terrible.
that I did that out loud.
That's really
well,
bad.
at least you caught it immediately.
I know. But I have actually
But sometimes
dug
you
deep
gotta
in an
just
Easter
stop.
basket
when,
and found.
when you know
Oh, that's the
metaphor.
One more hit kiss.
Oh,
and-
we've
When
all
you know
done
the
that.
metaphor is that bad, sometimes you gotta own it real quick.
I
and
did.
just drop it.
I
You just
did.
gotta go, oh, sorry.
No, I've been paid to write, and I'm going
bad.
to have to. I'm going to
It's
send
bad.
anyone who's ever
Fucking
paid me their
terrible.
money back.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I'm
joining us
ashamed.
for this week's episode of the Earth Some Ideas Bastards. Be
Facebook.
sure to find us online at EMBpod.com.
Do it.
Hashtags.
Facebook.com/EMBpod. Twitter at
There's a special
EMBpod.
secret group on our Facebook page.
Yes, there is. You can join the group.
We might let
can talk
you.
there.
If you're cool.
Be
Perhaps.
sure to upvote the video if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe. Leave your comments below. Let us know who you want to see on Netflix and tell us about
Yeah,
your
what Marvel
favorite
hero?
Marvel heroes.
Especially
So,
what Marvel hero you think. Everyone talks about what would be good movies.
Right.
What would be good Netflix
Yeah.
series?
Yeah.
Because
totally.
I mean, sequential art, comic books is a non-stop soap opera, as is a TV show.
Yeah.
That's why Daredevil. It was literally the perfect adaptation. You never could have done that in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so
I mean,
excited
well,
about Punisher.
They did establish Ghost Rider again. It's so, I mean,
Oh, yeah,
there's a
he's in
whole
the
world
Shield.
and it doesn't even have to be that Ghost Rider. Now you can,
You can do whatever you want
Anybody.
because he's again an avatar
because
from
it's not just one rider.
Hell
There's a
Justice.
few
Yeah.
apparently running around.
with some
At the same
some
time,
ride
yes.
skeletal horses
Yeah.
and some ride motorcycles.
Talking to you soon.
Later.
Bye, foxes.
Skulls. Fire.
We just fucking stretched that fucker out. Holy
Yeah, we did.
Shit.
That was the milk. I was trying to keep it brief because I've been lectured in the past.
I'm trying to keep it brief.
For me, I really was.
Trying to keep it brief. It's
Oh,
like as if the
you're the one that kept segueing to other Marvel stuff.